Hey friends, it's July favorites time. Before I get into that, I'm going to get into probably what you guys have been waiting for, and that is the winner to my Lorac Pro 2 palette giveaway. And I'm going to insert a clip right here because I'm still I'm going through all the comments and giving everybody a number, and then I'm going to go on random.org and I'm going to pick a number or randomize a number or whatever the hell you do. And then I'm going to insert a clip right here. So congratulations to that person, and please leave me or email me. I will leave my email address down below. Please email me and give me your information so I can send that shit out to you. So yeah, let's get on to the July favorites. Favorites. Holy crap, I can't believe freaking July is over already. I do not even want to get into school shopping and all that jazz. I don't want it to be cold. It's already in the 70s, and it's supposed to be July, and it's supposed to be 100 degrees out, and it's not. It's freaking... Calm down. Let's just get into the favorites, okay? I don't have a whole bunch of stuff. I always say I don't have a whole bunch of stuff, but I do. But I only got 25 minutes on my card, so we need to roll right into this. First thing, I'm obviously just going to grab what's closest to me, and that is Booyah! I freaking love this thing. The first week I got it, I wore nothing but this. The second week I had it, I wore nothing but this. And then I got, which I'm not going to include this in my favorites, because I just got it a few days ago. But then I got this little bad boy, and it's kind of I don't know what I'm doing. But dude, you guys, oh my freaking glob. I have totally hit pan on Nectar already. Cannot keep this color out of my crease. I wish there was a color like this that I could buy in a single. Please let me know if you know of a dupe for the color Nectar in the Lorac Pro 2 palette, because I want it in my life as a single eyeshadow, because I have been using this in my crease on the daily. I can't not put it there. I just don't even feel right without blending my eyeshadow out with this. Even when I use the Amrezi palette, I'm still using Nectar in my crease. Freaking love it. Please let me know if there's a dupe. Please, because I need that in my life. And I'm not about to buy another Pro 2 palette. I should go on the Lorac website and check it out. Maybe I'll do that. Anyways, on to the next thing. A lot of this stuff is okay, only two things. It's stuff from my Ipsy bags. The first one is the Pop Beauty Bronzer. I freaking love this. It is so pretty. I have it on right now. I'm super broke out right now because it's woman time. But it's so pretty. It does have a sheen to it, but I haven't been using it to contour. I have been using it to bronze, but I'm actually liking just bronzing with this in the contoural areas rather than sharp contouring lately. I freaking love it. It's so pretty. I have seen people contour with this and it does look pretty good. But just me personally, I don't like contouring with shimmery powders, but this is so freaking pretty. The color is pretty. It blends out beautifully. I love it. Love it. Love it. The next thing is this Cargo HD powder. I am still not sure whether this is a setting powder or a powder foundation. I think it's just a setting powder, but it's a damn good setting powder if it is. It gives you coverage. It kind of reminds me of the MAC MSFs, but it has a little bit more coverage and it's a little bit more matte. It's not super flat matte, but it is a little bit more on the matte side than the MSFs. But I freaking love this stuff. And the thing I love most about it is that I got it for $7.50. Yes, I did. The next thing is not that. How did that get out there? Is this L'Oreal Silkissime, whatever it is, liner. These are so freaking awesome. I do not have any of the other colors, but I'm about to go out and buy them. This is the black one. I just got this because I seen somebody talking about it and they were like, oh, they're so pigmented and blah, 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 blah. And the reason why I wanted to get it is because they're like, I use it for my waterline and it doesn't smudge and blah, blah, blah. I am like a big person on, I hate freaking liners that when I tight line with them and I want to put like a nude liner in my waterline, they transfer down. I cannot freaking stand that. I'm not somebody that puts black like completely in my waterline because my eye shape, it kind of closes my eyes off. So I was like, merp, let me try it. Like BT dubs, I freaking hate the Urban Decay eyeliners, like the 24/7 eyeliners. The velvet ones are cool, but the 24/7 ones freaking suck. Like they smudge all the way down my flippin' cheeks. I can't freaking stand those. Like totally would never, ever, ever, ever pay the money for those. I got one for like gratis or something like that, and I'm like, this bitch is horrible. It's horrible. They're awful, awful. But this, and I honestly, I thought this was going to be like the exact same thing because the texture is like super creamy and super smooth, just like the Urban Decay ones. But dude, check this out. Check. Well, I barely touched it. Not that you can see it. Let's do like this. Look. Oh, I barely freaking touched it. Like, they're so good, and they do not transfer to your waterline from your tight line. Loving that. The next thing, which I hauled like a lot of this stuff, and I forgot to include this in that because I had already opened it and used it, so I was like, I'm not really gonna throw it in there, whatever. The next thing is this Cargo Blu-ray High Definition Makeup Concealer. I really like this stuff. Like, it's kind of yellow tone, so I probably won't be able to use it unless I'm like self-tanning, but it's really lightweight. But if you can see, it got coverage, but it's super, super lightweight, and it has like a luminosity to it. It's so, so pretty, like to use for highlighting. I really like it, but one thing I don't like about it is the freaking smell. It's so weird. It smells like chemically created black licorice or something. Like, what is that? Ugh, I can't stand that. It's not that bad. Like, when you first put it on, it's like, oh God, what is that? And then it kind of like dissipates after a while. But it's really pretty on. Doesn't stop me from putting it on my face. No, it does not. Next thing that I also hauled is this. If you haven't seen my haul, I'll link it below. This Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This thing is freaking bombs. Like, I really, really, I like it. I love it. I love it. I like the fact that it's like a brush, but not like a felt tip. I don't know. It's just like the brush on it. It's unexplainable. Like, you know how a felt tip is like hard, like it doesn't like form to your eye like when you're doing it. If you have really crepey lids like I do, it's hard to like get right up to your lash line with liquid liners unless it's like a brush. And this freaking does it. It like forms to your eye, like to the shape of your eye because it's a brush instead of a felt tip. It's so freaking bombs. Y'all got to go out and try it. I flippin' love it. Okay, I am like running out of breath because I'm like, come on, come on, come on, gotta get through this, gotta get through this. My memory card's gonna run out. Gotta go, gotta go. Okay, let's continue. Moving on. This, I know, this looks like a piece of crap and it looks like janky McSkank. It looks disgusting. It looks like I got it at a dollar store, but it's the Physicians Formula Buffer Brush or something, I think it was called. But I actually freaking love this thing. It's like super soft. I haven't washed it yet, so y'all know I don't like washing my brushes. So I don't know if it's like gonna shed or whatever, but all I use it for is powder, and I like it because I can like press the powder into my skin instead of like moving it around, because I feel like sometimes when I go to set my foundation and I use like a brush or something, I'm moving it around, like I feel like I'm moving my foundation around too. So with this, I can just like press it in. It's almost like a dupe for the, what is that? I gotta catch my freaking breath. It's almost like a dupe for the Tarte Air Buki brush. If you've ever seen that, it's like pretty much a dupe for it. I don't know if you can still get this. I feel like I mentioned this in a favorites before, though. Did I? Maybe, maybe not. Also, this week I did not have time to go back through my favorites and check and see if I've mentioned any of this stuff before. Usually I do that, but when I'm in a hurry, ain't nobody got time for that. So, I like it though. I've been using it for the whole month, so it's still a favorite, whether I've mentioned it or not. I did stop using it for a while, but now I'm using it again. So, that's legit. That's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Justification. The next thing is this just Ulta brush and sponge cleaner. This shit is freaking bomb skis. Like, I can take a brush like this, spray this like onto, I have a crusty ass old wash rag that I use for like to clean my brushes off, to like spot clean them. I can like spray this on the rag, swipe my brush across it, and like my brush will be white. I have never had a spot cleaning brush cleaner, and I've used like everything from dollar store cleaner all the way up to high end, that has actually like taken all the makeup out to the point where it's white, which I'm pretty stoked about, because y'all know I don't like washing brushes, and that just means I can go even longer without washing them. Okay, the next thing is this Rimmel, which mine looks disgusting because the packaging is like, why is my nose itch? Because the packaging is, you know, that like stuff that everything gets on. But this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is a really weird primer. It is not silicone based. It's like a cream, but it works so freaking well. It's like $6. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, when you first put it on, it just feels like kind of like a heavy moisturizer without the moisture, if that makes any sense. It kind of feels like a moisturizer, but then like 30 seconds later, you're like your face is just like oil free. It's freaking amazing. It holds your makeup on. I am not somebody for primers, but lately I've had oily skin, and this stuff is just like doing it for me. It's doing it for me. I don't know that it's like making the longevity of my foundation last longer. I don't know that it's making my foundation last longer, but it is keeping me oil free, so I do like that about it. Next thing is this, and I've probably way back in the day mentioned this in a favorites, but the Exuviance Cover Blend Foundation, you guys, this foundation is so bombs. I've never heard anybody talk about it ever, anywhere, and this is like one of the best foundations I've ever used. When my acne was really, really bad, like back in the day, I do have like a foundation routine using this and the CoverGirl 3-in-1. I used to mix the two, and that was like my shit. That was it for me. Like, I have found my Holy Grail foundation. Well, then I started like experimenting with other foundations and higher ends and drugstores, and I just like, I ran out of it and I never repurchased it, and I don't know why, because it's so freaking good. So I was looking for a new foundation the other day, and I'm like, let me go back to that, because I remember really liking that, and oh my God, it's so good. This is just as good, if not better, than the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. This is like made for, it says concealing treatment makeup. It's got an SPF of freaking 30 in it. It says that it's made for like tattoo cover up and stuff like that on the little display, but I don't know if it may be able to cover tattoos. I've never tried to cover tattoos with it. I believe that it probably could. It is so full coverage, but the thing is unlike the Kat Von D foundation, this does not look crazy cake face. Like, I feel like the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation sometimes will like accentuate my pores and all my fine lines and just like make me look like 20 years older. Whereas this, I just look matte, my skin looks good, and it's awesome. It says it has like anti-aging benefits, which who knows. But I'm telling you, Exuviance Cover Blend, you can get it at Ulta. It's like $32 or $38. This is the shit. My holy girl, my HG is right here, right here. And I always mix it with something else, obvi. I have been mixing it with the Cargo Foundation because I got a super, super dark one because it was on clearance. But so I've been mixing these two and they're bombs. This is bombs by itself. It's bombs mixed with any other foundation. So if you get one that's too light or too dark for you, you can mix it with anything and it's still bomb. That's how you know it's good foundation, because you can mix other foundations with it and it's still bombs by itself or with something else. Oh, let me catch my breath. Okay, the next few things that I have are still beauty related but not makeup related. And the first thing is the Sally Hansen Hair Remover Wax Strip Kit. I like to use this for my fuzzies on the side of my face. I also use this for my eyebrows. The strips, what do I do with them? The strips are like, I don't know how to explain them. Let me see. Let me get my mouse. I should have already done this. Totally should have done this. Totally should have already had this done. Okay, here we go. So the strips look like this. Like you guys are going to be able to see, it's clear. The strips look like this, and what I do is, all you do is like rub them in between your hands, and then you pull it apart and you put it wherever you want to wax and then rip it off. What I'll do is rub it in between my hands, I'll hold it against my eyebrow, and I'll take like an eyeliner and draw like where my eyebrow arch is, and then I'll cut it with scissors, and then I'll put it, like I won't put it directly up to the brow, but I'll just get like all like this stuff out here that, like, you know, the little blonde hairs that you can't get with tweezers, or you can barely even see, but they're still there because when you put makeup on, you can still freaking see them, and they're annoying as piss. I use these to like get those off, and I'll use it on my stash. Freaking love these. They work so well. Love them. The next couple things is hair items. The first is the freaking shampoo that I've been using lately. Is like, this stuff like changed my whole like hair color game. My color's a little off right now, but I'm getting ready to retouch it because I had it done and it wasn't the right color, but that's okay because I'm gonna get my color back. But this freaking stuff, this is the Schwarzkopf Professional Bonicure Hair Therapy Amino Cell Rebuild, the color safe one. This freaking stuff is amazing. If you have like a vibrant hair color, like I do, like a vibrant red, this keeps the color in your hair so freaking long. It's like ridiculous. It doesn't have like a pretty smell or anything like that. It actually kind of smells like baby powder, but it freaking works so well. It's a sulfate-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, yada, yada, yada shampoo. But I'm telling you, I've never in my life used a shampoo, and I've used like $40 a bottle, this size bottle shampoo before, and I've never in my life used a shampoo that has held the color in my hair so well. So if you have like bright red hair, if you have pink hair, blue hair, if you have some like brightly colored hair, go freaking try this stuff. The Schwarzkopf Color Save Bonicure Hair Therapy. So good, you guys, so good. And you can get the liters of this for $15.99 at Ulta until Saturday. And I'm pretty sure you can use your $3.50 off coupon on it. And if you got rewards points, you could totally get like $120 worth of shampoo and conditioner for like 20 bucks, because the liters are normally like $54.99, I think, and the liter sale's going on at Ulta. So there you go, right there. Try this shit. I'm telling you, try it. If you have, even if you have like black hair but you have weird colors in it, or like even blonde hair or brown hair, whatever, if you have like some kind of vibrant color going through your hair, freaking try this stuff. It is amazing. So For the very last thing, where am I at? 19 minutes. I got 5 minutes left. The last thing is another thing for my Ipsy bag. I totally kind of talked shit about this when I opened my Ipsy bag, and that is the Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Renewal Beach Spray. First of all, I was like, in my Ipsy video, which if you didn't see it, I'll link that. I was like, oh, it's not really making my hair that much more beachy than it already is. Then I started like actually using it, not just like fucking around with it. I freaking love this stuff. I went and bought the full size. This is the full size BT dubs. This was $18. Was not happy about that. No, I was not. If anybody knows of any other kind of like beach spray or sea salt spray that's just as good, that's not $18, do let me know in the comments below, because I would love to try that. And another thing I always say, like, whenever I get like Ipsy bags or I get like gift with purchases, I always say like, oh, I'm totally gonna buy the full size of that, and I never freaking do. But this I did. I freaking love it that much, you guys. Like, I have it in my hair right now. It just like, I can curl my hair and like put this in it and then just kind of like scrunch it or whatever, and it just makes it like so like beachy and like peachy, PC and beachy. And I don't know, I just really love it. Not to mention the fact that it smells like freaking the beach, straight up. It smells like old school Hawaiian tropic, like yo mama's tannin oil. I freaking love it. Love this stuff. Yeah, so that is it for my July favorites. And I don't think I have anything else to say. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter if you please. And congratulations to the winner of the pallets. Hope to be hearing from you. If I do not hear from you within like 3 or 4 days, maybe I'll let it go for a week. I'll probably pick somebody else. So totally get a hold of me, huh? Yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next vid. Bye-bye.